As the March 31st show cause deadline approaches for North Idaho College, here's your Week in Review recap. Coeur d'Alene Press Tuesday, March 21st article about NIC suing to reverse Judge Meyer's decision to reinstate President Swain. As insane as this sounds, it's actually happening. Lawyers for NIC filed a motion of reconsideration this week, asking Judge Cynthia Meyer to undo the preliminary injunction she issued earlier this month, which forced the college to allow President Swain back to work while his lawsuit seeking permanent reinstatement moves through the courts. So 2 things to note here. Number 1, when was the decision made to reconsider in the lawsuit? You can't have 2 trustees working in concert behind the scenes to direct attorneys. This requires an action of the full board, which has to be on an agended meeting, noticed, and then an item on there, an action item to proceed with a lawsuit. That didn't happen here. Expect another lawsuit against these idiots about another open meeting violation. But also it shows that the board is not really working well with the president. This is part of the board governance issue, which is the root cause of the accreditation warning. These clowns can't figure it out, and in this video clip from Wednesday night's meeting, you can see that Banducci is completely clueless when it comes to the entire accreditation incident.
Can I ask a question? What was the rationale for the visit? And if they're watching, maybe they'll get mad at this. Supposedly we have some governance issues. Does everybody just assume suddenly we stopped teaching? I mean, what would make all these people suddenly need to show up and visit us? Like all of a sudden we're not doing our job and we're not educating and we're not teaching.
I mean, is he really that dumb? The college has a marvelous radiology program, and it's wonderful, in fact. But because the college itself is under a threat of losing accreditation, they have to show cause by the 31st, that the accreditation agency for the radiology program had to show up and make sure everything was still going well. Banducci doesn't get it. Another thing that's really Banducci's fault is the hiring of their crooked crony shyster lawyer, Fart Cucumber. This is from an editorial in the Coeur d'Alene Press on Friday. Macomber has rung up bills of, I'm just going to round them off here, $25,000 in December, $22,000 in January, and $27,000 for the month of February. That's $73,967.26 for less than 3 months of what's supposed to be part-time work. Lyons O'Dowd, the former attorney for the college, charged NIC the following for the last 4 years, with numbers rounded down to the nearest thousands: $44,000, $36,000, $70,000, and then, of course, when accreditation became a big deal, it was $92,000. That makes total sense. The clock is ticking. President Swain is working his ass off to save the college, and at the same time, Banducci, McKinsey, and their crony attorney friend, Fart Cucumber, are actively and aggressively working against him. But you didn't see it at the meeting. In fact, Banducci was very arrogant and very smug. He was quiet the entire time because there's some going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Trust me, these people are evil. They're authoritarians, hell-bent on destruction. And keep in mind that the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee, which is controlled by like-minded authoritarian goons, is working hard to ensure that people like these clowns are set on our local highway districts, our library boards, our school districts, and city councils. Elections are coming right up. Don't let them spread the Banducci North Idaho College cancer to other institutions. The clock is ticking.